this video, we will perform the divider mode operation of the 7520. For this, you need a voltage divider which is self-alignment passed. Okay? And other requirements for this measurement is a voltage source. Currently, I have a Fluke 5720 and a 4420 Zener voltage source from Guildline. You could have any other voltage source from Fluke 5700, 5730, or any other voltage source from any other company. Okay. The other thing that you need is a DMM. So currently I have Fluke 8588A reference multimeter. You could have anything from Keysight, Ageland, HP, or null detector. The first thing that we are going to do in this measurement is to perform a zero on my DMM. Okay? So currently I'm going to perform zero on my DMM. By doing this, I want to make sure that all the residual and thermal offsets are being removed from my measurement. So the zero takes about a minute or two. You have to wait for your zero to get stable. So give about 2 to 3 minutes and perform zero on the range that you're using. Okay, so I'm going to be performing it on 10 volts, but you can perform it on all the ranges of your DMM. And like you see, currently it's on 10 volt and I have a zero on my 10 volt range. Once this is done and you're happy with your zero results, you take this out. Okay, so now we'll start our measurement. For this measurement, I'm using my Zener reference. I could use the Multifunction Calibrator, or like I said before, any other voltage source, but right now I'm going to use the Zener voltage source. I'm going to connect my Zener voltage source, high and low terminal, to the voltage input high and low terminal. Okay, and my output, my voltage output from where I'm reading the divider's result is on this terminal, voltage output high and low. So I'm going to read this on my DMM. So I'll connect the voltage output high terminal to the high of my input terminal of the DMM, and I'll connect the low terminal to the low terminal of my DMM. So just for clarification, I'll repeat it again. So your voltage input is coming from your voltage source. Currently I'm taking 10 volts from my 4410 Zener voltage standard. Okay, and I am in open on my 7520, and then I am reading the voltage. I will be reading the voltage output on my multimeter, which is 8588A Fluke. Okay, so everything looks good on my setup. I will perform 1:1 ratio, so I press 1:1. So I'm giving 10 volts to my voltage input, and currently I'm on the ratio of 1:1. So I should be getting 10 volts. So I'll wait for my readings. Since I am on 8 resolution, I have to give a couple of minutes for my readings to stabilize. And as you can see, I'm getting 10 volts. Okay, so I'll put my 7520 in open, and now I want to perform the negative polarity. For this, I will switch the wires of my voltage input. For my reference, for my Zener reference voltage standard, I'm giving minus 10 volts currently on my voltage input. My 7520 is in open. I'm still reading my voltage output on my DMM. Okay, so now I'm going to put it on 1:1 ratio, and I'll again wait for minus 10 volts. And as you can see, I'm getting minus 10 volts. I'll again put my DM 7520 in open. In the same manner, I could have used my multifunction calibrator, and so I will do one set of measurement from my multifunction calibrator. Okay, so I'll connect the voltage input to the output terminal of my Fluke 5720A. Okay. So the high terminal of my voltage input is going to the high terminal of the voltage output, and the low terminal of my voltage input is going to low terminal of the voltage output. Okay? So I'm going to again perform 1:1 ratio. So I'll give 10 volts. It's 10 volts standby. Everything looks good in my setup. I'll press operate. And then I'll give 1:1 ratio. I'll again wait for my 10 volts. And as you can see, I'm getting 10 volts again. Looks fine. I'll put my voltage divider in open. I'll put my voltage source in standby. And now I want to do the negative polarity. For negative polarity, I'll reverse the sign. Now I'm giving minus 10 volts. It's on standby. Everything is on standby. Everything looks good. So I will press operate and I'll give 1:1 ratio. And I'll again wait for my negative 10 volts. And as you can see, again I'm getting negative 10 volts as my output, which is being read from the voltage output terminal. In this manner, you can do your 10:1 ratio, 100:1, 1000:1.